Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'll try to explain you the mechanics and the electronics of the car so you know when you are grown up, you have a problem, where to fix it and where to go. Just basic stuff. Okay, when you put your key, okay, over here, you click on, it has to turn on. It has to at least turn on the check engine 1 or 2 3 seconds. You have to see it because it means that the computer is alive. If the check engine is not showing up, it means computer problem is end. You see, in this time is blinking. It's telling me you have a failure. Anyway, so you have to see the check engine, and then if it turns off, the check engine means everything is fine. There's no error on the car. But if it stays still, it means you have a problem. You need to scan it. Okay. What it does when you connect the key, it will activate the switch and will activate this. We call it the fuse. The what? Wow. Relay and fuse box. Okay. Smart relay and fuse box. This is not smart one. It's just relay and fuse box. And when you get ready, everything, all the currents, all the voltage ready. It in this case is giving current to the computer. What is the computer? Depends on the car, but you can see you can this is a computer of this car which controls the engine motor. This is only controls the engine motor, engine power. What does a computer do? It turns on the what bougies, the spark plug signals to generate the spark plug, the spark plug, the electronic burst of energy to ignite the combustion inside the piston. So it will start and this is the coil. This is the coil. The computer will send some lines from him, some cables from here. It go all the way and it goes to this coil. As you can see, the cables are here. Two cables. One for the 12 volts, and the other one from the computer. One 12 volts come from that one, from the fuse box, and the other one comes from the computer. And goes to the coil, and that's the signal. You can see it with the oscilloscope. You can see the signal from going to 12 volts to ground and up again. That will put the coil and send the signal to the bougie, and the bougie will make the spark plug, and will make a, you can see it's a small spark. That spark will ignite the piston with the combustion. Okay, this is the coil. You go to the spark plug. This one point of the computer. The second one, to put fuel inside, it goes to this is the rail of the fuel, and here, I don't know if you can see it. When this rail it goes down, when this rail of fuel it goes down to the fuel injector, which goes again connected to the computer. Two cables goes there for 12 volts and for the signal from the computer again. In this case, it's not connected, as you can see. Man, it's difficult. Here it's not connected. This one, because in this case has power by gas. You can see when it has like this. Where is it? Yeah, this one. It's because it's powered by gas, not gasoline, but gas. It has a gas tank installed in this car. So in this case, you disable it. But anyway, this is a special case. So if not, it will has the injector. This will inject the fuel for a few seconds, microseconds actually, make a mist of fuel inside. And with the spark plug and the pressure of the piston when it goes up, it will explode, it will compress the fluid, and then make the spark in the spark plug, and it will boom, boom inside the engine, and the piston will go down. That force going down, it will move the car. That's what is moving actually the car. In this case we have eight pistons on this side. One, two, three, four. 5, 6, 7, 8 on the other side. Okay, so it's important in the car, if your car doesn't start, means either there is no fuel injected into the fuel rail, this one, or there's no signal to the spark plug through here, or there is no fuel injected by the fuel injector here. So that's the main causes why the car may not start. Or yeah, main causes when the car is cranking. If the car is not cranky, it's when you do the kick and that's the uh, cranking motor, the crank motor. If you do like the motor, you do the key, and the car just do click click click. Then it's a problem with the crank motor. Then you have to put it down and change whatever is missing in the crank motor. But if the car is moving, then the problem was either no fuel is injected, there's no spark in the spark plug, or no fuel injected by the fuel injectors. And in this case, with gas, was no gas injected. So they have a here. Where is it? A coil. They have a coil to inject the gas. I don't know what is it. A little coil. Where I think it's here. Yeah. It's this one here. I don't know. You can see it in the back. It's this little coil which activates the. It's a valve that activates the gas to go inside here. And inside here, this one. There's a gas distributor like all type of. You will not see that kind of cars anymore. I don't know. In Indonesia, they come with carburetor. It's a carburetor for gas. Now we have cars mostly fuel injection, and the gas goes inside here and it's distributed. This is the manifold and distributed inside the pistons. So in this case, you don't need the injectors because the gas just goes freely inside all the injectors. So there's no fuel injected. So because the gas is cheaper actually. Okay, that's a quick explanation why your car may not start. You need to check. How you check this? Well, uh, you need to check the diagram, and you have to put a LED and a cable. The normal thing what I do with an oscilloscope, you put an oscilloscope, you put the probe. You see, you notice which is 12 volts. That will be 12-volt constant, and the other cable will be the one that you have the signal. With oscilloscope, you put it one probe to ground and the other one to the cable here. You can put a needle inside, and then you can check the signal. Otherwise, if cheaper way to do it is through using LED. You put a LED, you connect the pin, one LED, then you put a resistance of 320 ohms for 1/4 of watts resistance, and then one LED, and then the second to ground. Connected to ground, to the battery or to the chassis, anything here connected, and then you crank the motor, and then the LED will be flicking, turning on and off. That means that the computer is sending the signal and it's good. So that's a cheaper way to check it. Same with injector, same thing you can do. And with the fuel pump, you have normally the cars have a nipple where I don't know if this one have. When you just need to turn on the key, you can hear a humming. That's the engine. That's the fuel being filled up all this channel. I think this car don't have it. There's a nipple where you can press and you spit out the fuel. It means okay, the fuel pump pressure is working. And in these cases where the car don't have, you have to disconnect it from here. This is the pressure line connected to the manifold, so you have to disconnect it. You need a special tool. Disconnect it, and then you just put the what? You turn the key on, and the fuel pump will start, and all the fuel come out. And then that's the way how you will know the fuel pump is good and is injecting fuel into the manifold. Okay, hope it helps. Love you so much, and God bless you.